3, 4, 99, 100. Whew! Welcome back, story lovers. Today, we're going to be talking about a lesson in writing that I learned from martial arts. Who the hell wrote this script? Well, okay. Grab that pen and maybe a dumbbell. We're diving in. 5, 6, 7. Before studying creative writing, I grew up in the martial arts. I even owned a dojo for about 4 years. I don't train anymore, but I've learned some invaluable lessons, which I think translate to the art and practice of writing. It's really all about the basics. In the early years of martial arts, almost everyone wants to learn how to fly through the air and do the fancy stuff. But long after you learn those spinning, jumping, fancy kicks, you come back to the basics. That simple front kick, that basic jab, that's your bread and butter. And the fancy stuff, well, that fades into the 10%. It gives you practice dynamics, but the basics gives you foundation. And that foundation grows if you don't stop working it. It's the same thing with writing. In college, and to an extent in grad school, a lot of students want to break out as unique writers, and that's fine. It's good to set yourself apart as a writer, but don't forget about your basics. I see too many writers breaking all the rules just for the sake of breaking them. Break the rules. Hell yes. Go for it. Jump outside of that box. But make sure it's serving your story. That story which is held up by the basics of writing. Don't kick out its legs just to give it frameless wings. Like martial arts, writing can be a solitary discipline. Imagine that karateka or that judoka waking up early in the morning and getting in those push-ups and then more push-ups. Switching to rope training. And again, more push-ups, squats, weightlifting, etc. And that's all before drilling that kick, that 1-2 punch, over and over and over again. At home, at the park, but alone. Because as much time as we like to spend at the dojo, it's inevitably down to us to go that extra mile and work our craft, day in, day out. Writing can be that lonely. I had a professor who said a writer writes every day. Now, I may not agree that it must necessarily be every single day, but I'm not exactly disagreeing either. The question is, are you writing? We can't sit down and write only when we feel the inspiration, or just when we want to. We have to glue ourselves to the chair, put that pen to paper, routinely, whether we feel like it or not. 10,000 hours. That's what it takes to master your craft. And there's no cheating this number. Sure, you might be a natural writer, but talent only takes you so far. To be exceptional, you need that drive. Are you driven? Do you want it? Do you even know what it is? It's smoothing out your transitions. It's making your narrative voice feel more natural and smoother. It's fixing plots. It's learning to kill your darlings, those things that you love in your stories that just don't serve a function. It's the little things that elevate your craft. It's mastering the basics, not how many fancy, groundbreaking things your writing might do. If I had to pick the most important element of martial arts training, it would have to be sparring. Getting in the ring with a partner and exposing our weaknesses as we test our strengths, it's one of the best ways to force ourselves to see what we need to fix. And that knockout can be humbling and painful to accept. For writing, our ring is that round table. Our sparring partners duke it out in the workshop, not to break each other down or prove how much better of writers we are than the others in the room, not to prove how much we know about writing. At least, that shouldn't be the case. Workshops are about pointing out what doesn't seem to be working in a particular story, and about trying to help the writer do it better. And that first knockout, that first blunt face-to-face we make with reality, that we're not perfect on the first draft, and we have a long way to go, because there is no way around that 10,000 hours of practice. Well, it can be painful and humbling. Push through the struggle. There will be plenty of it. There will be tears and doubt and days and weeks when you ask what the hell you're even doing anyway. Push through it. Work your craft and let yourself grow with your writing. You'll be amazed what you can accomplish with a lot of hard work and some good sparring partners. And above all else, don't forget to have fun. Till next time. Bye. When you hand this in, literally like jab me with it. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And with this, like almost jab me with it. Okay. Take 2, snappy thing. Take 3. Take 4. I'm gonna have an actual workout by the time we're done with this.